Hello, I'm Glenn Hanner, and I'm a taxed and outsourced accounting partner with Whitley Penn. We work with veterinary practices all across the country. If you're like most of our clients, this year has been extremely busy. Before we get too close to the end of the year, we want to raise your awareness on a couple of items. First, many of our clients are having a great year financially. As we move closer to year end, we want you to be thinking about tax planning, and with that, updating your estimated tax payments to account for any increases in profit. Now would be a great time to compare your year-to-date profit with last year to see how you're trending. Tax planning conversations normally lead to discussions about accelerating deductions into the current year. While we never advocate spending money just to save tax, those of you who are contemplating replacing outdated equipment or adding a new service line that requires the addition of new equipment, the tax savings are a great benefit that come along with those purchases. We don't know what next year holds for tax law, but based on proposals put forth by Congress and the President, we expect significant changes. Check with your advisor, but between IRS Code Section 179 and bonus depreciation deductions, you might be able to write off any equipment purchases placed in service this year. And speaking of placed in service, the pandemic brings a special challenge to the equation this year. Many of you have heard about the different supply chain issues on the news. Items ranging from food to automobiles to all kinds of equipment are facing serious fulfillment delays. I was visiting with a client last week who had just opened their clinic. Their cages, along with several pieces of important equipment, were on a boat somewhere, and they had no idea when they were going to receive them. So whether it's a supply chain issue or whether it's a ship stacked up at U.S. ports, it's a real problem right now. If you think you're going to need equipment before the end of the year, now's a great time to get with your equipment specialist and place that order to ensure it arrives in time to be installed this year. Remember I talked about placed in service? That's not when you order the equipment, it's when you receive it and begin using it that triggers the deduction. So you might want to make an early tax planning appointment with your CPA, and while you're at it, reach out to your equipment specialist so they can help ensure any equipment needs are met before the end of the year.